Good morning. How's everybody doing? This is the time that I'm usually spending time getting myself together, and I usually do some stuff in the studio to kind of do some connective tissue. But I got motivated today. I'm looking for the sunrise, and it's lighter now, so you actually can't see it. So I was thinking about, as I start doing my morning routine, I get real reflective on like what's important and what am I trying to get out there. And I'm always dancing and having fun, and in the morning is when I do some dancing and I get real reflective and I get really excited about life. And can you tell me, I have a few people on, can you tell me, is my video okay? I think they changed Facebook Live so you can do the side view, because I don't want to be on Facebook and look like this. So if anybody can tell me if I'm sideways, that's like a bad thing to do. It makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. So I know what I'm doing. Hey, so this is Rhonda Liebig. I'm an Energy Revitalize coach. I'm happy that you're here. Today we're really going to talk about what's the biggest thing that you need to do to get yourself going to have more energy. And it comes based on a discussion I had with a client. So let me look here. A client was telling me, like, what's the biggest thing that I can do to really help myself so I can have more energy? I feel really lethargic. And I was talking about lifestyle, and I was also talking about, changing up foods. And the number one thing that we usually go to is that food is our number one way, or taking a nap is the number one way to really revitalize our energy. And after doing my Good Day Sacramento on Monday, I started really thinking about it, because I was talking about both. I was talking about like these lifestyle things that you can do to really reset your body so you have energy. But I also did another segment that was specific to food and talking about seasonal food and how important that is. And so I started reflecting as I was talking with this client, and it's like, you know what? I think once you start tapping into what's important to you, that's when you're going to get your biggest energy results. Energy can come from so many ways and spots that, I'm going to turn it this way just in case. Energy can come from so many other spaces than just dealing with your food or just dealing with not sleeping enough. And so it all kind of does this little pattern that maybe there's one little thing you need to shift, and then everything else will fall into place. And so let's see here. I'm going to do it this way. All right, I'm going to do it this way. I look like a rookie. I know I've done this many times. I think they've kind of changed Facebook Live though. Okay, so what I start reflecting on is, like when you are really starting to learn about yourself and understand like what really gives you that energy, the most important thing, number one thing, is really getting to know yourself. So as the more that you start breaking it down and how your body feels after you eat, to even if you take a nap, do you feel better after you take a nap? Is that something that your body needs? To every step that you do during the day, understanding your mental space. Is your mind really, I can see Oliver. You guys see Oliver? That your mind really can play tricks on you and can make you exhausted. So you have to start thinking about like how you're feeling to really make those changes. And me as a coach, what I do, especially on these Facebook Lives, is to really get you start thinking and tapping into yourself. Yeah, this is called full energy here. I guess put a Facebook Live on how to wake up like a puppy and just run around and be crazy. Yes, that's you, Oliver. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a nice deep breath in and start rolling the shoulders back, and think about what you want your day to be. And if you're watching this later in the day, what you want your evening to be, and think about what is important to you. And the more that you start thinking how your body is feeling and how you can start breaking away from certain things, that's where you're going to get your biggest results, and that's how you're going to be able to answer yourself in what you need to do. And as you feel the body start releasing and feel energized, then you make a note of that. You go, yeah, that's the thing, or that's a certain food that makes me feel good. Or yeah, no, that's a certain lifestyle that I need. I need to go out and take more breaks. And where we can stop ourselves, and this is where we fail a lot, and this is where you need to really be caught and catch yourself in the sabotage, is that you can find yourself in that space where you say, well, that's a luxury. I should not be taking, a 10-minute nap. I should not be going out and taking a break from work. And if you're an entrepreneur, maybe a 10-minute reset, laying down, is something you need to do every day. Now, that's what I coach with my clients, is that you need to go out there and really take care of yourself. And we have the mindset that we're being lazy when we start laying down or we start going out and taking a break. But you have to think about, how do you want to feel after lunchtime? Do you really want that afternoon slump? How do you want to feel in the evening? Are you going to feel terrible, terrible crappy at the end of the evening because you decided that you didn't want to spend time just to take a 10-minute break for yourself? So you bring it all the way back into what's important to you and what's going to keep you going. And that's the answer. That's where you get your biggest results. So it's not just a miracle diet. It's not just losing weight. It's not just one thing. So I want to give a scenario, like a little stereotype, not a stereotype, a little scenario. Think about when you're working out, if you work out. Think about how when you'll extend your arm out, and as your arm extends out, you start feeling all those different muscles that actually have to work as a team. And if one muscle is off, then it's going to make the other muscle work hard. Now, as you feel that and kind of think about that, think about how one thing can be stacked up wrong for you, and it'll mess up every single thing else in your life that makes it feel like everything's all consuming, that life is terrible, that you just don't feel happy right now. So today, my heart to yours, and to get out there and really make sure that you're thinking about your energy, that you're realizing that you are important. Everything that you think, everything that you say, everything that you see out around you, take that in and make yourself stop for a moment and celebrate the good stuff. Do a little dance if you need to, because you need that celebration. The more you celebrate, the easier it's going to be to get through your day. The more you're going to find reasons to rejoice and reasons to really feel good about yourself. And the more that you feel good about yourself, the more that you're going to notice that you're going to have more energy. Now, who wants more energy? Yes, of course. And that's how I've been able to live my lifestyle. I had hypothyroidism and I'm still battling it. Almost to the end though. I started slimming up and things are starting to feel really good. I'm sleeping better. And what does that mean? That everything is in alignment. So I want to ask you, what are you dealing with right now? Maybe lack of energy, maybe not feeling any energy at all, maybe chronic disease, just like what I had to deal with in trying to start working and heal myself. But now, with all the strategies and the mindset and the body and the way that I put it together today, if you didn't see this at the beginning, I want you to go back and hear that beginning, because that layout and that foundation, and to get your mindset in that space, that's where you're going to get your biggest results. And once you start tapping into that and knowing how important you are, and that there's nobody else that's going to stop you, and that your loved ones are going to love you even more. They're not going to question anything about you, because you're going to be centered, and you're going to be able to be so centered that you're going to be able to take care of not just yourself, but take care of everybody else around you. And the more that you can take care of people that are around you, the more that we feel good, because I feel like that's what life is about. It's like community. And it's about getting out there and first taking care of yourself, getting to know more about yourself so that you can have a fabulous day. Feel like you're going to be taking on as much as you need to get your tasks done by starting to listen to yourself. Are you ready to start listening to yourself? And there's a quote that says, if you always did everything the way you've always done it, then are you really expecting any change? That's not really how the quote goes, but that's basically the gist of it. Are you really expecting change unless you're going out there and starting to think and really live the lifestyle that you want to? I want you to feel that vibration. I'm sending it out to you, and I want you to just think about what is important to me. Let's get this day going. Let's get it rocking, because it is Friday. Woohoo! All right. Have a fabulous day, everybody. This is Rhonda Liebig, Energy Revitalize Coach. It's pump the energy in your body. Again, if you did not hear the beginning of this, Be patient. Just go through. There's lots of good nuggets about thinking about yourself, how you get your energy, and it's not just about food. So it's counterintuitive, and it goes along with my stint with Good Day Sacramento on Monday, which is a media news that came. And it's also based on the discussion with my client and the results that people get once you really tap into who you are. Also, I'm going to put a link up. I have 3 more slots for an Energy Revitalize strategy session. Are you ready for 2017 to step in, get your energy going, and really make it your year? It's just a nice reset. Is this your year? What I say is, yes, it's your year. Grab a spot. I have 3 more. I just looked. 3 left. That's it. So I'll catch up with you soon. I'm going to put the link right now. And look at my dog. Let's just take off with that. Would you like to have energy like that? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Get your link, sign up.